Morning everyone. Today's topic is on cultivation of radish. The scientific name of radish is Raphanus sativus and it belongs to family Brassicaceae. Radish is cultivated throughout India. West Bengal, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Assam, Haryana, Gujarat and Himachal Pradesh are major radish producing states. Climate and soil for radish, it grows well under mild to cool climate. However, Asiatic varieties can tolerate higher temperatures. The temperatures of 10 to 15 degrees centigrade is optimum for proper development of roots, texture and flavor. Maximum root growth occurs initially at 20 to 30 degrees centigrade but later at temperatures of 10 to 14 degrees centigrade. This is more applicable to European varieties than the Asiatic ones. More foliage growth is favored at high temperature above 25 degrees centigrade. The long acclimatized varieties grown in India can withstand heat and rain much better than the European types. In hot weather, roots become more tough and pungent before reaching the edible maturity. The optimum uptake of nutrients and a rise in dry matter content occurs at 20 to 25 degrees centigrade. Long photo period and warm temperatures favor early bolting even prior to proper development of roots. Normally plants bolt when days are 8 to 10 hours long. At lower temperature, pungency is reduced and crop can easily withstand frost. Radish can be grown almost in all kinds of soils, but friable loam soil with high humus content is more suited. It can be grown in fairly acidic soils having a pH of 5.5 to 6.8. Sandy loam soils are best suited for early harvesting. In heavy soils, deformed roots with fibrous laterals are produced. The roots become fibrous and forked when grown in soils having unrotten humus with hard and stony subsoil. Varieties. Radish varieties are broadly classified into two types, Asiatic or tropical and European or temperate. The improved varieties grown in different parts are described below. Asiatic or tropical are carnations. Its roots are medium sized, 25 cm long, 3 to 4 cm in diameter, marble white with crisp texture and mild pungency, resistant to pithiness, premature bolting, root branching and forking. IHR 11. The roots are 30 cm long, thin, free from premature bolting, pithiness, splitting and forking, and flesh is mildly pungent. Average weight of root is 300 gram. The root surface is smooth and shining white. It is highly resistant to white rust. It becomes ready for harvesting 45 days after sowing. Japanese white. Its roots are cylindrical, stumpy, 20 to 25 cm long and 5 cm in diameter. Skin is snow white, flesh crisp, solid and mildly flavored. It matures in 45 to 50 days. It is suitable for sowing from October to December in plains and July to December in hills. Jaunpuri giant or Newari. Cultivated around Jaunpur in Uttar Pradesh, it is grown up to 75 to 90 cm in length and 50 to 60 cm in girth, weighing 5 to 15 kg or more, and it is one of the longest and thickest variety of radish. Kalyani white, the roots are 25 to 30 cm long, uniform in size with a blunt end. The skin is pure white and flesh mildly pungent. Plants are having light green top. It can be grown throughout the year except during summer. The edible maturity approaches in 45 to 50 days. Nadauni, a popular variety in Himachal Pradesh, its roots are long, tapering light pink in color, top dark green with cut leaves. Punjab Safed, its roots are 30 to 40 cm long, 3 to 5 cm thick, white, tapering, smooth, mild pungency and free of forking. It is quick growing with roots remaining edible for 10 days after attaining full size. Pusa Chetki, a selection from exotic material. Its roots are medium large, 25 to 30 cm, Stumpy, pure white, tender, smooth, and mildly pungent. It matures in 40 to 45 days. Since it can tolerate high temperatures, it is suitable for sowing from mild March to August. Pusa desi. Its roots are pure white, 30 to 35 cm long, tapering with green stem in pungent and heavy yielder. It matures in 50 to 60 days. It is suitable for sowing during mid-August to October in northern plains. Pusa himani. The roots are 30 to 35 cm long, medium thick, tapering white with green soldiers. Flesh pure white, crisp sweet flavored with mild pungency. The top is short, leaves green, having less air than Japanese white. It takes 60 to 65 days from sowing to maturity. It has wide adaptability and is grown almost throughout India. Pusa resmi, its roots are 30 to 35 cm long, white with green tinge on top portion. It is suitable for early sowing in cooler months but tolerant to slightly higher temperatures. Good sized roots become ready for harvesting in 55 to 60 days. European are temperate varieties. Chinese pink. The roots are 30 to 45 cm long, cylindrical with blunt end. The skin is shining, red and smooth. Flesh is white, crisp, solid and mild pungent. It matures in 45 days. It is most suited for hills but grows well in plains with mild climate. Rapid red white tipped. Its roots are smooth, small, round, bright red with white tip, flesh pure white, crisp and snappy. Extra early, it matures in 25 to 30 days. Scarlet globe, its roots are round, small, 2 cm in diameter, bright red in color. The flesh is crisp and white. It takes 25 to 30 days from sowing to complete root formation. The delayed harvesting results in pithiness. The foliage height is 10 to 15 cm. White eye cycle. The eye cycle shaped roots are straight and tapering with a small tops. Skin is pure white. Flesh is icy white, crisp, juicy, and sweet flavored. It becomes ready for harvesting 30 days after sowing. Now we discuss cultivation aspects. First one is preparation of land. The land should be prepared by thoroughly plowing the field 4 to 6 times and leveling well by planking. All the stubbles of previous crops should be removed. The surface of soil should be kept loose for proper growth and development of roots. Sowing. This is mainly a cool season crop. However, it can be grown almost throughout the year depending upon the climatic conditions. Sowing is done from September to January in plains and March to August in hills. In mild climate, it is grown around the year, but the best quality roots are produced from November and December sowing. April, June and October, December are best sowing time for Maharashtra, while March, August for Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. For a regular supply of fresh roots, sowing should be done at 10 to 15 days intervals. Bold seeds germinate better, producing vigorous and healthy plants. About 5.5 to 11 kg of seed is enough for a hectare crop. Radish can be sown on ridges or on flat beds. The distance between ridges and within the rows varies according to the variety. The temperate varieties which becomes ready for harvesting in 25 to 30 days are given closer spacing compared with tropical or Asiatic types which take longer time to mature. Seeds are sown on 23 to 25 cm high ridges spaced 45 cm apart. However, for European varieties, ridges are spaced 20 to 30 cm apart. However, for European varieties, ridges are spaced 20 to 30 cm apart. The spacing within the rows is kept 4 to 8 cm after thinning. Normally, seeds are sown 1.5 to 3 cm deep, while surface sowing is done for round cultivars and immediately covered with soil. The young plants look pale when sown deeper than 3 cm and the root mature is also delayed. The seed germinate within 5 to 10 days of sowing in properly moist soils. Manuring and fertilization. Since radish is a fast growing, short period crop, it requires sufficient readily available plant nutrients. Different doses of manures and fertilizers have been recommended for various regions of the country. Application of 25 to 40 tons of farmyard manure, 50 to 80 kg of nitrogen, 50 kg of phosphorus and 50 kg of K per hectare should be done. Farmyard manure should be applied at the time of land preparation. The complete doses of P and K and half of N should be added to the soil before sowing. The remaining half of nitrogen is dubbed as in two split doses during early plant growth and root formation. For your application of urea, 2% enhances vegetable growth at initial stage. In the acid soil, seed should be properly used in combination with organic manures. The boron deficiency can be controlled by soil application of 15 to 20 kg per hectare of borax before sowing. Molybdenum deficient plants develop narrow and leathery leaves and growth is checked. Application of 1.2 kg per hectare of sodium or ammonium molybdate controls this disorder. Interculture, generally 2 to 3 beatings are required. First beating should be done prior to thinning. After thinning, hoeing is done to facilitate proper soil aeration for fast development of roots. One earthing up is necessary at early stage of plant growth. However, second hoeing and earthing up are done when the roots pick up growth. In radish, there is a tendency to bulge out of soil with increase in size. Earthing up helps in proper development of roots. After every irrigation, light hoeing is done to break soil crust wherever it is formed. Pre-emergence application of 2K25 nitrofen at the rate of 2 kg per hectare effectively controls weeds. Irrigation radish requires sufficient water right from germination to harvesting. The number of irrigations depends upon type of soil as well as climatic conditions. A light irrigation is given prior to sowing to provide sufficient moisture to facilitate germination under dry conditions. First irrigation can also be given immediately after sowing of seeds if not given earlier. Later on, irrigate the field at 3 to 4 leaves stage or when plants attain height of 5 to 7 cm. The subsequent irrigations are given at 5 to 7 days interval in summer and 10 to 15 days during winter depending on prevalent weather conditions. Care should be taken that the field should not become dry and compact which can check root development. Maximum water consumption occurs 15 to 18 days after germination of seeds. Drip irrigation is used for efficient water use. Subsurface drip irrigation gives better results than the surface, especially in the sandy loam soils. Growth regulators. Germination is estimated when seeds are sown after soaking in NaA 10 and 20 ppm solution. The concentration of 20 ppm increases edible root yield. Seed treated with Ga3 5 ppm gives high germination, enhances its yield. The high cropping intensity is adopted in vegetable-based cropping system to get maximum returns. The cropping sequence of radish, tomato, bitter gourd, and radish, onion, okra is practiced in western part of India. Radish is grown as a single crop or intercrop with potato. However, summer radish can be intercrop with amaranth, especially in the eastern part of India. Seed production. Temperate winter varieties of radish are biennial, requiring low temperatures 0 to 4 degrees centigrade for a period of 40 to 60 days to induce bolting and flowering. Seed production of these varieties is restricted to temperate hilly regions. Sowing of seed is done in September. Temperate summer varieties are grown during summer in the hills. These are short duration varieties of seed production. Of these can be done both in summer and autumn seasons in the hills. Tropical varieties can produce seeds both in tropical and temperate regions of India. Their sowing is done in September or October. Seed production of radish is done either by seed to seed or in situ and root to seed method. It is advisable to use root to seed method for quality seed production. The selected roots for stakelings are planted 60 centimeter into 60 centimeter or 60 into 45 centimeter apart. In the latter method, the sticklings are prepared by cutting lower two-thirds portion of roots and trimming off the tops in the same preparation. The varieties should be isolated 1000 to 1600 meter apart to produce pure true two type seeds. Because it is a highly cross-pollinated crop, so you should adopt recommended isolation distance for producing two to the type seeds. Application of 94 kg of nitrogen, 55 kg per hectare each of P and K should be done to get good seed yield. The crop is harvested when 70% of the pods turn yellow. Threshing is done after curing and drying the harvested crop. The seed is cleaned, dried and graded properly. Average seed yield of European varieties is 570 to 780 kg per hectare, while Asiatic varieties yield more. Post-harvest management, it should be harvested when its roots are still tender. They are pulled out vertically with least breakage. The edible maturity period varies from 25 to 60 days depending upon the cultivar. Early maturing European varieties mature in 25 to 30 days, while Asiatic types take 45 to 60 days. Manual harvesting, common in India, the delayed harvesting results in pithiness and taste is bitter, hence become unfit for market. The average yield of Indian cultivars is at 115 to 200 quintals per hectare, whereas the European cultivars produce 50 to 70 quintals per hectare. The harvested roots along with tops are properly washed, graded in, and tied in bundles. About 3 to 6 roots are tied in bunch depending upon the size of roots. These bundles are loose packed in baskets and transported to the market. Harvested roots can be stored for 3 to 4 days at room temperatures without impairing its quality. However, it can be stored up to 2 months and in cold storage at 0 degrees centigrade with 90 to 95% relative humidity. These are stored especially to fetch better return. Physiological disorders. Brown heart is a commonly occurring disorder in radish and turnip due to boron deficiency. At first, dark spots usually appear on the thickest part of the root. The plant growth is checked and it remains standard. The leaves are smaller than the normal and lesser in number, and later on show variegated appearance with yellow and purplish red blocks. The leaf stakes show longitudinal splitting. The root remain small, showing distorted and grayish appearance. This is controlled by soil application of 50 into 25 kg per hectare of borax. A foliar application of 0.1% boron increases the yield besides controlling the physiological disorders. Thank you for patient hearing.